The Medallion Data Lake Architecture within Fabric is a three-stage approach to data management. And so what this allows you to do is integrate your data from your CRM system, your ERP system, financial management system, any system that creates data within your organization, and bring that data into the first layer of your data lake. And that's generally called your bronze or your raw layer, because what you're doing is actually storing the raw data as you see it from your source systems. The second layer is what's called your silver or your cleansed layer. And that is where you're actually transforming data from your bronze layer via notebooks or data factory pipelines, and you're cleaning that data up. So you're cleaning, you're filtering out data, you're changing data types. But this is really where you start to create tables within your data lake. You can end up using this for artificial intelligence initiatives. Even reporting and analytics can look at the silver layer. But when we talk about true self-service analytics, most organizations end up developing what the third layer is called your gold or your distributable layer. And that's because you've built all of your business logic, and it's generally in a dimensional model. So that means it's in fact and dimension tables, because that's very easy for end users to go look at and determine where their data is and connect to it. The Medallion Data Lake Architecture is important because you really have that three-staged approach. So you're able to capture your raw data as you see it in your source systems, and then incrementally add your business logic and clean your data so that you can then distribute that to your end users. So you don't have to do all of that transformation in a single step. So you can actually keep your source data as is in your raw layer and then continuously transform it for your end users. And that's really the benefit that you get from implementing the Medallion Data Lake Architecture. One of the main considerations that we advise any organization when they're looking to implement the Medallion Data Lake Architecture within Fabric is to look at their data governance and their security behind that implementation. It's important because you need to know who has access to each layer of your data, who has access to the raw layer, the cleansed layer, and the distributable layer. It's more than likely that those are three different unique groups within your organization. That is a big consideration that organizations make. You should also consider how you are going to govern that process. So within Fabric, you can use tools such as Purview to be able to go in and put those governance initiatives in directly within your data lake to see, how does the data get transformed? What is the business logic that you're going to add into it? So those are some main considerations that we will make when doing an implementation within Fabric. At Collectiv, we always recommend the Medallion Data Lake Architecture because you're able to take your raw data, store it, but then transform it into actionable insights for your organization. So you don't just do all of your transformation in one step like general and typical data warehousing. You actually take it through a three-step approach to extract every insight you can from your data. If you're experiencing data silos within your organization, I highly recommend reaching out to Collectiv to see how you can implement the Medallion Data Lake Architecture within Fabric for your organization. You'll be able to capture that raw data, transform it, add your business logic, and then distribute that data to your end users using Power